So a woman has gone viral for not accepting coffee dates. Why?
Dan asked me for coffee today after work, and I politely told him no, and then brought myself to McAllister's, where I got this croissant, this grilled chicken sandwich, and an entire bowl of broccoli cheddar soup and a Dr. Pepper for under $25. Now, I'm not going to argue with you about how you like to date, just like I don't want you to argue with me about how I like to date. But coffee is never going to be an option for me. And just like I respect your choice to coffee, respect mine to not coffee.
Okay, so I'm not gonna go in on her looks, try to like rate her, call her this and that. She ain't all that. She has all right to like what she likes. Now, what I want to understand is the logic behind this. You don't want to go on a coffee date, but then go head to buy lunch under $25. Like, dude, probably would have bought you lunch too. If you suggested, let's go to McAllister's, you can go to McAllister's, wherever that is, and he could have got that for you. I mean, you spent $25 of your own money when the possibility of a man taking you out on a coffee date, he could have got you more. That's what I'm. That's kind of what I'm where I'm at right now. So, sometimes people just block their blessings looking for more when that more is never going to come. They're going to have to get that themselves. Reach in your wallet.
Hey you guys, I'm about to go on a date. I'm a little early, so I'm going to take this time to tell you ladies why getting a drink or getting coffee with a guy is an unacceptable first date. This has always been my dating standard, and I always have men who ask me why it's not acceptable, blah, blah, blah. The guys that get it, and the guys that don't. First of all, this is the question I want to ask men. Would you take your celebrity crush to go get coffee or get drinks? Granted, I'm not your celebrity crush. I want to be thought of as your dream girl, someone you hold in high regards. You doing
Maybe, just maybe, a celebrity crush isn't as shallow as you. Just because they got the money doesn't mean they have to spend it. So it's a good possibility that celebrity crush might just take up that offer.
the bare minimum by taking me to Starbucks or to the local bar does not make me feel special. Number two, it's giving bare minimum. Like, that's what I'm going to expect from you in a relationship. You taking me to go get coffee or get drinks doesn't require any thought, any planning, and we can do that on a whim. Furthermore, you taking me to get drinks makes me feel like you want to get me loose, and I'm definitely not about that. Lastly, sharing a meal with someone allows you to see their etiquette, their mannerisms, the way they treat a server. It really allows you to read into a lot about a person, so I think that's vital, to just have dinner with someone. Plus, food is the basis of relationships. It's just what you do with people. Like, you eat food together. It bonds you. You can't give me the courtesy of buying me dinner. I definitely can't expect you to buy me anything. So ladies, next time a dusty, rusty, brokey guy tries to get you to go get coffee or get drinks, decline him.
One thing I'd also like to say is I really do hate the term bare minimum that's been thrown around lately. Reason why is because it's like it really dismisses anybody's effort. You can throw that term, you can slap that term on anything these days. People like that just don't appreciate you. They never will. If they constantly use the word bare minimum and don't understand that bare minimum in a relationship, it just means respect. Bare minimum in a relationship is respect. That's it. Otherwise, like, what else? Like, what the fuck? Why is like taking you out bare minimum? What what can you do that will be like so great? What kind of act will be so great that you won't consider it bare minimum and relationship material? People like this will never be satisfied. Don't bother with people that use this term. Just move on from them. Okay, so people like this just know how to date. They don't know how to have a functioning relationship because basically pocket watching is not going to like get you anywhere. It's not going to get you anywhere for long. You're just going to be there for a little while until dude decides that he's tired of spending his money on you and seeing that you're only about what you can do, what he can do for you. Dating is like an interview, and if this is the way you present yourself, you're not gonna be you're not a good prospect. You're just You're just a night. You're just there for the night. I've met women like this, and it's like, I got the ick. As soon as I realized this, I stopped taking them seriously. So what's the point of like being with somebody if all you do is talk about what they can do for you, and you mention nothing of what you're gonna do? You just think that we're just after your body. Sure we want to smash, but come on, we still want something long term. You still haven't even talked about goals yet. You just want somebody to date and just show it off on social media. Yeah, I'm just not gonna be your prop for that.
Guys have commented on my videos saying that they find it annoying when a woman won't do a coffee date. Let me just be transparent with you. A lot of my friends here in the city are corporate girlies. They're working really intense jobs, which a lot of people have to do to survive in the city. A lot of my friends would absolutely not do a coffee date, not for the reasons that you might think, but actually because a lot of my girlfriends are in a masculine energy during the day. They're in their logical brain, they're getting stuff done, action orientated, they're quite dominant. They want to get home, have a little reset, get back into their feminine energy, dress how they want to, kind of reset, and then go out into the dating world. Not that they think you're cheap and they just don't want to do a coffee date, actually because they don't want to show up in that masculine energy during the day. So don't take it personally, just organize something after 5 p.m. so she can get back into her feminine energy and show up how she wants to.
All right, I've never been able to say this, but hearing women talk about masculine and feminine energy is one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. You're a woman, it's either you're feminine or you're not. Going to work is not a masculine thing, it's just an adult thing. You're doing it to go to work. You're doing it to make money, to survive. This is not a masculine thing. Just because it was a masculine dominated task, it does not mean that you have masculine energy. This is just the fucking weirdest shit that we say on the internet. Can we stop this? Can we stop this in 2025? Can we stop this in August 2025 with this stupid masculine feminine energy? We still saying this shit? Come on, stop it. So the first video that I presented, she came with a second video to respond to all the backlash that she had gotten. So now she is basically explaining how things went, or how she feels about this. So how she feels about the backlash. And in the comments, of course, they are supporting her, which is whatever. It's past the point. Like, okay, if you want to refuse coffee dates, fine, but okay, do you?
I have two regrets about my coffee dates video. One is that I didn't make that video longer than a minute, because if I knew it was going to take off the way that it did, I certainly would have made it longer than a minute so I could get the coin. And number two, I would have tagged McAllister's. The amount of promo that McAllister's has gotten from that video alone, in fact, I might still reach out to them to ask them to sponsor the next date. And to the lady who said that she doesn't believe any man asks me on a date, and she doesn't believe that I'm used to getting asked out on dates, to that I would say you are correct. But you are correct, because I ended a 5-year relationship this year. To my followers who did not know that, we can unpack that at a later time. Breakup is you step your foot back into the dating world. So I've only been back in the dating world for a couple months. And that was maybe my third video about my dating experiences thus far. Maybe third. It doesn't matter. The point is that was not the first time, and it won't be the last time. I will say, once I clock in with somebody, once I lock in, he won't be getting posted just like that relationship did get posted. Why? Because if Jackie Osimo has taught me nothing else, if you don't want to talk about, don't put it on the internet.
You can see, you just watch this guy. Like, he doesn't know what he's doing. Like, dude, you know what you're doing. Stop this. In life, there are gonna be people out there that that love you and care for you, and there are going to be people that don't like you. Sometimes the people that don't like you are the closest. So I watch that video and think, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Why would you even do this? Why don't you wait at the finish line? You know, where she's going to finish. You wait just before the finish line to put her kids right in front of her and then try to make her look like a piece of shit. Instead, you look like a piece of shit. What are you doing, dude? God, I cannot rationalize the idea of hating your partner so much that you don't want them to win. I can't understand this. The person I'm with, I'm going to make sure that she wins. I just can't understand this shit. Why lay with somebody you don't like? You can go find somebody that you do like. Or you could just stop being a dead weight to that person and let them live a happier life without you.